Welcome back to Tenor Guitar Time. All right, this week this is part 2 of the Dorian mode, and we're focusing on A-Dorian, which is just a fancy way of saying I'm playing in the G major scale, but I'm going to start on the second note, which is the A. The cool thing about modes is that without really learning a whole bunch of new information, you can create a whole new mood and chord progressions with notes that you already know. So the modes simply mean you're using your major scale, but you're starting on a different note. And each one has a different Greek name. Dorian is when you start on the second note. So we're focusing on the G major scale in this Dorian mode series of lessons. If you haven't seen the first video, you can see Dorian mode part 1 and just get the basics. Today, in this one, I would like to show you how all the A-Dorian chords are right here in the first position, all of them. So what do we have? We have A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, F diminished, G, and then back to A minor. If it was the G major scale, we would just start on G and end on G. Now, the Dorian mode is useful if you want to have a somewhat of a minor feel, but there's a little bit of optimism in there. It's not completely sad. The 1, 4, 5 in the Dorian mode, so A minor would be our 1. Everything just shifts over one step. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're on D. So the 1, 4, 5, it's going to a major. So the 4th chord in this Dorian mode goes to the major D, and that gives it a little more lift of optimism in your minor mood. Okay, and you probably know that chords usually have 3 important notes. The 1, the 3, and the 5. These are your arpeggio notes or your triad. So each chord has 3 notes for its triad, and I'd like to show you where the A-Dorian triads are right here in the first position. Okay, so then when you're playing, if you're making up a song using any of these chords, you'll have a handy 3 notes right under your fingers, under those chords, if you want to add riffs or kick off melodies from that point. A minor is A-C-E. And in the intro, I did this sequence, and then I strummed the chord each time after I did the triad notes. And that's a good way to get your hand and you get those triad notes into your muscle memory connected with the chord shape, so it becomes automatic. So here's A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F diminished, G, back to A minor. And let's go a little bit higher. So after A minor is B minor again. Or you could C, D, E, E minor, sharp diminished. G, and A minor. Thanks for joining me on Tenor Guitar Time. Have fun working with that A-Dorian mode. Make up a chord progression. Pick two or three chords out of these options, and try to add little riffs or flourishes, ornaments, using those triad notes underneath your chords. All right. Don't forget to subscribe below. Thanks for watching, and let's keep practicing.